Hello there guys, it's Joe here. Welcome to Bus Simulator 18. We're back with Joe Ahead Group and yeah, we're on to the next section of our, what would you call it, quest. We've managed the 85% of routes earning money, etc. So we've unlocked some new bus stops, a new region of the city to play with. I shall let them talk to you about that. Are you going to talk? No, you're going to wait until I've completed one of the challenges, aren't you? Fair dues, whatever. Always seems to be the way. Right, so what have we got to do? So this section is called I Like Trains, which is it's coincidental because I do like trains. Yeah, there you go. Ms. Tannhauser and Mr. Bauman think it's time to integrate the main station, i.e. railway station, into your network. Before you can do that, you'll have to prove you're equipped to handle the demand. Once you've, I'd like to think that we've proved that already with our spectacular work around the Astra Park area. There you go. Once you've unlocked the main station, connect it to all the previously unlocked areas. Make sure you have enough drivers to service the routes. Okay, that's fine. So, 4 challenges. I mean, I don't know why that's a challenge. You know, you simply getting to this stage unlocks the main station, so I don't really understand why that's there. But yes, so we need to use a driver to generate income on a route with a maximum of 8 stops that connects the main station, Scharfetterfield and Steineck. Okay, so that's the station there. Those are also sort of main stations, so we need to kind of do a thing up round here. I mean, is that Steineck? Yes, it is. But we're limited with how many, maximum of 8 stops. And where do we go after that, sir? Main station, Scharfetterfield and Steineck. Okay. Well, that's a nice easy one, isn't it? New route. Let's main station. And then is that Scharfetterfield? Scharfetterfield even. There. We don't need to stop there, do we? They've stopped there. There. There, and there. Okay, that's fine. So that's not got 8 stops. It goes 1 stop at the main station. Oh, we need in Scharfetterfield we need 3 stops. Right. Okay. Well, pop you there, but we want to move you. Can we? Nope. Okay, we will have to delete that and try again. So we've got the main station in there, there, there. There, and there. The reason I'm not including Steineck East is because then if we drive a round trip route, you can use this roundabout here as like a turning round thing to go back. Whereas here you'd have to go all the way down to the agricultural zone, turn around. It would be a nightmare. It would be an absolute nightmare. Yeah, okay. Your definition of a nightmare is. Yes, right, okie dokie, so that is our route. What are we going to drive? What have we not driven? Well, we've got quite a boring fleet. Let's have a look and see if we can buy something new. Of course you want to buy something new. Right, where are we? Shop. So we've not unlocked any of these. The Lion City, that is a little Lion City, isn't it? I think that we'd like that. Well, you can think about liking it all you want, because we don't have enough money. I also think I'd quite like that. Do you know what? I did say, didn't I? I wanted a full-length Mercedes. This is the one. Ching! There we go. None of this Citaro K nonsense. We've got a full-length Mercedes Citaro. So we will need it to be yellow, because it's not a hybrid. And we want this kind of burgundy going on. Not on the windows, though, thank you. Yeah, none of it. Not interested. Oh, that's not gone well, has it? There we go. Lovely. Apply. It's just nicer, isn't it? I prefer it. I was about to go, I prefer it longer, but that's certainly open to. Oh dear. Yeah, let's not go down that route, shall we? Right, main station. Now this is where we're going to see if our Citaro 0530 is any different to drive and has different engine sounds to the Citaro K. I'm going to be willing to put money on that it doesn't. But, yeah, right, so we will do you know what, we'll do a round trip. We'll go there and back. Oh, we're not. It doesn't strike me as, you know... Hang on, are we waiting at some traffic lights? Yes, we are. Nope, it sounds exactly the same. Well, what were you expecting? Like I say, I kind of... It's nice that it's a little bit bigger. It's like a proper length Citaro. And of course, having 3 doors means that it's going to... oh, this new bus is really nice. Thank you. I thought it was as well. Now let's see if you're just flattering me to get a free ride. Yep. Yeah, pleasantly surprised. God, this bus seems massive.
Here you go. Sure.
We're doing a full round trip so that we can earn more money, because then, from what I get, your drivers will earn more money the more money you've made on a route. That makes sense, doesn't it? Let's go. We'll stagger across because the mirror's not really. Yeah, the mirror's in a bit of an awkward place. Right. I didn't run a red light. It was green. Or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I'd be lying if I said I was completely paying attention, but I was pretty sure it was green. No, this is a give way sign that doesn't say give way on it. Well, we're going. Thank you.
Winter of Passions.
Oh, for God's sake! I mean, what? We're 6 minutes in before Winter of bloody Passion gets mentioned.
Next stop, Lister Alley.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody's... Oh, for crying out loud, there's someone blocking the door. There's always one, isn't there? Always one. Right, single, regular, and yep, we'll have some of that, thank you. There you are, very welcome. Right, what are we doing here? We're not taking a screenshot, no. We'll screenshot later. That mirror is really kind of in the wrong place. Doesn't really work when you try to turn out. Maybe it's just me. I am really enjoying the fact that we've got a bit more, you know, we've got more to work with, more places we can go. I have got this far before in Bus Simulator, but I don't think we've got further than this before I kind of gave it up as a bad job. Like, yeah, I'm bored of it now. I'm not interested. But of course, we're going to do that this time. We're going to keep on with it. We're not going to give it up as a bad job, because obviously there's so many of you that tune in all the time. Well, not all the time, once a week, because this goes out once a week, you know, to watch this. So I'm not giving up. For you guys, I'm not giving up. Bit of a hero, really, aren't I? Saint-like. Yeah, I'd say so. Right, let's... Come on. Oh, dear me. We don't want to crash the new bus. I'm not going to lie. It is a bit of a disappointment that they've not got different engine sounds, because I imagine...
You really need to see the view.
Well, I'd love to see the view down at the harbour, love, but we've not unlocked it yet. What was I going to say now? I was going to come out with something really insightful. Yeah, I don't believe they have the same engines. I'm sure that this will obviously have a more powerful engine than the Citaro K. And again, like the MAN, M-A-N, Line City, CNG / non-CNG variant, I find it a bit of a disappointment that, you know, that they're not different. Nah, maybe we can live with that mirror. Well, you'll have to live with that mirror. You bought the bus after all. I do quite like this area of town as well. You know, it just seems a little bit less American in a way. That is what I want to say, isn't it? A little bit less American. It seems a bit more European, which obviously I believe TML it is European, isn't it? But sometimes on here I do find the cities very American. They're very kind of... What's the word? I know what I'm on about. I'm just struggling to put it into words. Oh, hang on. What's happening here? Right, you're going there. Okay. Hadn't realised it was a dual carriageway. There we go. That's not... oh, well, it is a bit of... it sort of is perfect stopping position there, isn't it? Fair dues. Are we done? Yeah. Right, ooh, we get to go up out of town now. Now, can we go forward in this lane? No, we can't.
Next stop, Reichiger.
Yeah, that's fine. Right, so we are officially leaving Seaside Valley, the other side of it. And get some nice roundabout action in. You know I'm partial to a roundabout. Oh, sorry. Oh no, you were going that way, just not indicating. I do like the roundabout up near Astor Park. This is a good roundabout as well. As roundabouts go, it's very nice. Got some double roundabout action as well. And we've got one of these funny little things in the middle. I think it's a logo for something. Do the people that made the game, is that their logo? Astragon? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, there's some livestock in the field. Hello, fellow cows? That's not right, is it? That's just ridiculous. Hello, cows. That's what I'm meaning to say. I would be lying if I said I didn't enjoy that roundabout action. That was a bit good, wasn't it? Oh, pothole. Nearly missed it. Not nearly missed it, nearly hit it. We did miss it. Right, let's... oh, we do get our own separate lane. Well, this is nice, isn't it? This is very nice. It's just a little bit different to the rest of the map. I mean, I know there's lots of different regions, and so saying, oh, it's different to the rest of the map is kind of a stupid thing to say, isn't it? Like, well, yeah, duh.
Next stop, Reichiger Grange.
Come on, everybody. See, I would argue that's not a perfect stopping position.
One ticket, please.
I mean, I don't want you to just... No, he's a student, not a senior. He could be very offended by that. I would argue that, you know, they required a taxi to the curb. You can have some 20p's instead. Yeah, I would argue they needed a taxi to the curb. But for some reason, if you park next to the curb, you don't get a perfect stopping position. Oh, are you just...
Next stop,
You're going to have to pull in eventually. You didn't think that through, did you? It was a nice attempt. I mean, what are we down here? About 70? All the other roads seem to be... they seem to be about 70, don't they? So we'll sit at that. Truck driver behind's fuming. Absolutely fuming. I haven't thought this through, actually. I could have...
next stop, Steineck Chapel.
Very comfortable.
Does anyone
Thank
actually
you.
want to get off? I don't know what happens if you just go whizzing through the... Oh, he got us that time. Yeah, I don't know what happens if people don't want to get off your bus and there's nobody getting on. If you just go whizzing through the stop, knowing this game, I imagine you still get penalised. Like, oh, you missed a stop, you didn't stop. Well, yeah, because there was nobody that wants to get off and nobody wanted to get on, so I didn't really feel the need to stop. You know, kind of a waste of life doing that. But there we go. Yeah, I've realised because I had a Citaro K, I've got a bus and a driver that are not doing anything. I didn't assign them to a route. We could have made some money out of that.
Oh my gosh. What is that sound? Does anyone else hear that?
No? Right, okay. Let's go and hunt them down for some tickets.
Of course. Sure.
Of course.
Oh, well, there we go. I shouldn't really be using such a big bus, should I?
I already showed
Yeah,
you.
you did. Well, just chill out. Yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, so I've got a bus not doing anything. This big Citaro seems a bit wasted on this route. I mean, I like this big Citaro. I think it's brilliant in comparison. Well, it's not brilliant, but in comparison to the Citaro K, it is nice.
Oh, I should have stayed.
But it just, you know, given that there's no bugger on the bus, perhaps it could be better utilised on another route.
Marbles, 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 marbles. After a while, it stopped sounding like a word.
It is a nice
I
roundabout,
hope
this,
I'll be
isn't
able
it?
to catch some sleep along the way.
Well, I wouldn't bank on it, the state of the road. No, don't pull out. Thank you very much. There we go. So that's why I didn't put the other
I'm
Steiner.
afraid I'm getting sick.
Well, just don't you dare be sick on my new bus. Yeah, so if we'd have stopped at the other stop, we wouldn't have been able to do that funky little manoeuvre with the roundabout, which I think was very good planning. Thank you. Yeah, that was great planning, wasn't it? I'm surprised we didn't hit that pothole just then. You don't stop there. Back out. Thank you. Oh, we managed to go over it. Oh, fair dues. I thought we were about to hit that and they were all about to go, oh yes, did you learn to drive at all? Some sort of other scathing remark that they like to make. I'd like to see them drive a bus. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we hit that one. Yeah, too busy whinging about the other pothole that we just completely missed the fact that we were just going to hit that one. Never mind. It's alright, I hope I've not knocked my tracking out on my bus. And steering wheel. Not steering wheel, the driving wheels will be knackered.
Next stop, Steineck Chapel.
Oh, here's the chapel. Hello, everybody.
Wow, perfect parking.
Thank you. See, this is nice, isn't it? I think... Oh, for goodness sake, right. You won't be happy, will you, until I've done you a ticket. You won't just go and sit down.
Thank you.
Right, let's... I think that, with a nice mountain in the background, is an excellent cover for the... or a thumbnail for the video. I don't think it is. Don't get that, those views in the city, do you? They do overtake. I mean, I like the fact that they overtake. I do like the fact that they overtake because, you know, there's a lot of games like OMSI where they don't, and Fernbus, I'm not too sure if they do. I think they don't on Fernbus and Tourist Bus Sim. But yeah, I really like the fact that they do. They overtake very wide, don't they? But I guess that's just it was a case if you were getting that or you weren't getting any overtaking at all. So we can live with that. They're very wide corners. I mean, Bus Simulator 18 does have its faults, doesn't it? It's not a perfect game. Compared to the likes, we need kind of a hybrid between the two. We need the graphics and the performance of Bus Simulator 18, but we need the gameplay of OMSI, where you can just, you know, the physics of OMSI is what we need.
Thanks.
But the gameplay of OMSI, the flexibility to make things and, you know, new routes, new maps.
A ticket, please.
Not day ticket. There we go, regular. What's happening here? Okay, fair dues, you're queuing. I'll let you off.
I need a few.
Right, regular tickets. 1, 2, 3, 50, 60, there we go. Well, provided we don't have any accidents or run anyone over, we're going to make a lot of money on this route. Oh, yes sirree.
Next stop, High Road.
Round we go. I should really look as we're going right there, because if someone is crossing the road, you will run them over. You know, it's happened before. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, I guess the train's here. Is it a Siemens Euro Sprinter? Yes, it is. Very nice.
Where did my head go?
Snaking across the valley there. Very nice. I do like the fact that they've got trains on this. It just makes it a little bit different. I wouldn't have taken that corner in that train at that speed. I'm not going to lie. I'd have probably slowed down a bit more, but that's the beauty of a game with bad physics, isn't it, I suppose? I mean, I slate it. It's not that bad. It's not that bad at all.
Oh, there's a ladybug on.
You know, in comparison to the, like Midtown Madness that we used to play. Do you remember that? Oh my god, some of the maps where it was just a road. There was no scenery at all, just a road, suspended in the middle of the air, and if you went off the road, you'd fall down and respawn at the beginning. So many maps were like that. So to sit and whinge about, about this seems a little bit. I mean, it wasn't that long ago since I was on Midtown Madness. I used to love driving the right bus bodies, the first group buses. I mean, that just blew my mind. You'd never been able to do that on other games that I'd played. Perhaps I'd lived a very sheltered life in terms of gaming.
Next stop, High Road.
There we go. Right, we'll parking to perfection. Thank you very much.
I took it, please.
I'm very conscious of the fact that we've not caught anybody out on this run for not having a ticket.
May I have
Yes, you may, sir. Single, regular, and 1, 2, 80, 50, 70, 80. A week and a regular. Thank you very much. Right, tickets.
Of course. Here.
I already showed it.
Couldn't care less.
Here you go.
Oh, dearie me, there we go. The geriatrics are causing hassle again.
Sure.
You saw that.
Here you go.
Well, at least we got one fella. I always like to find at least one person. Call me nasty. I just, my journey's not complete until someone's been fined. Yeah, dear. Right, let's go right and up to Whisper Way. Late again, take the bus. Oh, that must be like a new advertising banner. I honestly think in this country, if they put a banner up like that, they will get laughed out of the office. Late again, take the bus by a Reaver. Yeah. Oh, a bus wheel hit the curbstone. That's annoying. We'll get points deducted for that. Does it fine you? I think it does, Well, that's irritating. We were doing so well.
Third way.
I need a few.
Well, that's fine, my darling. 2 tickets. Good lord. That's, yeah. We'll take that. Thank you. It's a good job we've got the not allowed to run early setting on, isn't it? Because we are 4 minutes early.
Next stop, Lindner Alley.
Although it does say, doesn't it, late again, take the bus. Well, the bus is always early. You will be early into your destination. There's no missed trains with my buses. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Lorry. Granted, you didn't have an awful lot to say in the fact that I was going anywhere, but there we go.
Next stop, Lister Alley.
Right on time.
Well, perhaps, there's a few on now, isn't there? Maybe this bus is required.
I need a ticket.
Well, that's fine, madam. I don't know if the bigger bus you have, the more people get on. Is that a thing if we turn up in a Mercedes capacity? Because
You're coming to the party at the old sawmill, right?
I haven't been invited, love. Yeah, because if we turned up with the little Mercedes K, they'd be like squashed in.
Next stop, main station. Last stop.
Please leave the bus, thank you.
Bus.
It has to be said, there's a lot more traffic around these parts, isn't there, than up the other end of town. It's not necessarily a bad thing, it makes a nice change. And it's good that we're 4 minutes early. Oh, we've committed, sorry. Way, there you go.
Next stop, main station. Last stop.
There we go. Everybody off, thank you. Off you get. Let's do the litter run. Come on, out the way, thank you. Yep, there's always one, isn't there? Rightio, so, that's good. Ran a red light, hit a pothole too fast, and hit a curb. The red light's only 250, I can cope with that. Right, we've got, excellent, so we're doing well. Lots of money, 86,000, fantastic. We've not made money on that route yet, of course, because we had to drive that route, and now we need to assign a driver. Well, that's good, because if you look, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 buses currently out, 6 buses, 4 drivers. We need a new driver. Let's see who's on the... Right, we don't want Zoe Curler because she always keeps the change. That's not good. But she is grumpy in the morning. We like that. Can't resist making bad puns in an awkward situation. That's like cracking a joke at a funeral, isn't it? Ugh. I mean, I'm always partial to someone who is not good at social situations. Can draw a cat with a single line, not interested. I don't really like cats, so, I don't really want to hire someone with cats. Has a soft spot for gummy bears. There you go. Trent Schmidt. Believes there's no rest for the wicked. Has a soft spot for gummy bears. Believes there's no rest for the wicked. He must really believe that. Well, we'll hire you. There we go, Trent Schmidt. Let's get you on Route 7. Assign drivers, and yeah, we're going to assign you and the Citaro K. That's fine. Right, so that route's got people on. What's our next route? Use drivers to generate income on a route with maximum of 9 stops. Main station, agricultural zone, and the industry zone. Okay, right, well, you know what that's going to be. New route. It's the Route 8. That's going to go up to Steineck. And then what can we do with you? We could just hay scales and sugar mill. And then industry, 2 stops. 2 stops, 2 stops. You. And you. That'll work, won't it? That's absolutely fine. I can't see why that won't. So what I've got to do, main station. Minimum of 1 stop. Tick. Done that. Main station, agricultural zone, minimum of 2 stops. We've got them. Industrial zone, how many do we need there? Minimum of 2 stops. We've got them. That's fine. Right, okay, let's get out and drive the thing. So, Route 8. We don't want a round trip on because in this episode we have not got time. We've done well, but we haven't got time to round trip off. Let's go for it. And yes, we are using the Citaro again because I love it.
Next stop, main station.
Rightio, day ticket. Yeah, it's quite a long way to our first stop, isn't it? But 150, 70, 80. But I quite like this this route. Nope, not a single day ticket regular. Thank you. You're welcome, love. Right, tickets. Get your tickets out. Oh, dear me. That's unfortunate, isn't it? And I'm going to ask to see your ticket, despite the fact that I have just sold you that ticket. Because that's just who I am. That's what I'm like. Right, let's go.
What's that smell?
Next stop, Steineck East.
So at least this way we do get to Steineck. Oh, for Christ's sake.
Oh, sorry.
Go, it's the
Turn it down.
bleeding mare causing problems again. Come on. Get your foot down, please. Thank you. God, that mare, what's she called? Mrs. Tannenbaum? Miss Tannhauser? Can't remember what her name is, but she's always on our bus complaining and causing problems, having no ticket and whatnot. Right, off we go. Out of Seaside Valley. Ooh, we get to do our double roundabouts again. This time there's some sort of weird white thing in the middle. Some weird white sculpture. Yeah, fair dues. Under the motorway. That would get us there an awfully lot quicker, an awful lot quicker. Well, it just would, wouldn't it, if we kind of went bombing down the motorway? Oh well, sadly that's not us this time. We're on the slow run. I wonder if we'll see the other bus, Citaro K, on the other route. Would be nice if we did, wouldn't it? I'm not gonna lie. You know, just pottering around, just round here, coming from the right. No? Well, we didn't see it down at the station either, so I imagine it's sort of down there. Can we just go?
I guessed that Christina and Hans were related.
Yeah, me neither. It blew my mind.
Right, there we go. Get
Next stop, Steineck.
nobody getting on. I don't know.
Perfect parking.
Thank you. That's not too far from the curb either. Right, well, there's no point checking tickets if nobody's got on, is there? Yeah, there we go.
Next stop, Payscale.
Oh, another level crossing. Oh, fantastic. Well, it's not flashing. I am a big believer of I know that I often bend the rules when it comes to the highway code, but I am a big believer of as soon as those lights are flashing, you absolutely no way would you get me driving across, in real life of course. And do you know what? On this as well, it's obviously been privileged enough to work with trains.
Like I'm in a game.
It's not funny, you know, it's not fun, it's terrifying. It genuinely, I mean, luckily I've never been involved either on the train or in the car in such an event. Ah, there we go. Hello, Citaro. Yep, hello.
Oh, there's a ladybug on my knee.
You know, it genuinely does terrify me that people take such risks. But hey ho, they do. That's why it's called, it's not the Darwin effect, is it? There it might be. Survival of the fittest. That's the one I'm looking for. You know, survival of the ones that use the brain and don't get mowed down by trains. Obviously, assuming it's an accident.
Next stop, Payscale.
would like to make the routes a bit more, a bit more frequent. Have more than one bus on. I don't know how that works in terms of, does it just split the revenue? Do you, it would be nice to have more than one bus on, have a really frequent route that makes a lot of money. I don't know how that works though. You're very welcome, dear. Right, I'm convinced that some of you are trying to steal from my company.
Of course.
Here's the ticket. Here's a picture of my cat. Here you go.
Hello! Well, why have you got nobody on? God, the boss isn't happy with that. Fancy having nobody on. You should have loads of people on your bus. Right, there we go. Next up, Sugar Mill. I wonder what they're making there. I'm sorry, I think I made that kind of really bad attempt at humour last time. I shall cease and desist from doing so in future. Yeah, we all know that I probably won't, and I'll forget.
Next stop, Sugar Mill.
Way too hot outside. I'd give anything for it to be that hot outside. It's just, I mean, we've not even had any crisp winter mornings, have we? It's just been miserable and rainy and just miserable and rainy, and those are the only two words, miserable and rainy. I like winter.
Excuse me, could you open the door again?
No.
Next stop, Shipwright
Who?
Valley.
Who is it? No, sorry love.
Not made for
Industrial area it is. And yet you can penalise me and with your little red doo-doo-doo. There we go. Didn't let you off, love, because we're not at a bus stop. Therefore, I'm not insured. So if you get mowed down or trip and I'm not at a bus stop, you could sue me for all I'm worth. So I'm not taking that risk. You shall just learn to be more organised. We've not had that event in a while, have we? Someone not getting off. I remember up near Astra Park, we had it quite a bit in the earlier videos that I did on speed violation. Oh, dearie me. I was only doing 75. Where's your 10% plus 2 or whatever were allowed? I thought we could do 70. 75, that's not speeding, that's bending the rules. God, I don't know.
Next stop, Shipwright Valley.
Is that bus still behind us? Oh no, it's not. That's a shame.
Oh,
I thought me and our Citaro were driving in convoy.
I need
Oops, sorry. 4.20. Nope, another £2. Ah, you'll buy a ticket now, won't you? After I caught you last time. Week regular 2 of them. Thank you. Are we good to go? Ah, to hell with it. Let's just do another run through.
Sure. Here. What?
Here.
Sure.
I feel like less people are getting fined. Is it, is it more like they are educated now in the way of how they should use the bus? I'm not indicating. I just realised that. Pulling out and not indicating, I couldn't hear the tickety tick. It's always the same, isn't it? This junction, it's always a nightmare. We could do with some traffic lights installing really at this junction, rather than just all these giveaways. You're too reliant on people actually using the brain, which, yeah, we don't like that. Well, I mean, I don't mind. I never tend to struggle, you know, when you have to assess a situation and use your brain, but it's something that a lot of people do struggle with, particularly in this country. Right, let's have a look. Can we go? Yes, we can. Thank you very much. Whoops, we're drifting over to the left a little bit there. Oh dear. I'd have asked for my money back, love. Oh well, there we go. There we go. There we go. That is the final stop on our route today. And so that's going to bring us to the end of the video. Oh, for Christ's sake! Get out! Ah, dear me. There's always one in there that thinks they're exempt from the law. There we go. That's going to bring us to an end for today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you chuck a like at this video, and do also ensure you subscribe so you never miss out on any of your Bus Sim 18 favourites. The more I play this, the more I am actually looking forward to Bus Sim 21, and you can guarantee if you subscribe, you won't miss when that comes out, because I'll be doing videos on that as well. Other than that, I shall see you next time. Cheerio, goodbye for now.